Visualization for sweep rowing. Please sit comfortably. Spine straight, lower core engaged, feet on the ground. Close your eyes if you choose to. If not, gaze with a soft focus at a nearby object. Allow your breath to settle into its own easy rhythm. For the next several minutes, we will engage in a mental rehearsal of the sweep rowing stroke. The same parts of the brain light up during mental rehearsal of an athletic skill such as foul shooting or rowing as actually practicing the skill, although less brightly. First, use the mind's eye to come to the boathouse and stand by the picnic table in front of the tent. Look out over the Cape Fear towards Brunswick County. Notice the conditions of the river. Today, there's a light breeze from the north. The surface is nearly glassy with slight ripples. The temperature is in the low 60s. Listen to the coxswain's commands. Take a few moments to reconstruct the ritual of successfully getting the shell to the water. When the mind wanders, which it may do frequently during this mental rehearsal or actual on-water practice, gently guide it back to what you intend to focus on. After getting the shell to the water, you may even choose to develop a specific intention for the day's practice. What do you want to work on? Do you want to slow the slide? Smooth hands away? Drive with both legs at the same time? Keep your head and concentration in the boat. Place your oar in the oarlock. Tighten the oarlock finger tight, check the top nut. Before you get in the boat, check your foot stretchers. Are they the right distance from the seat? Roll the seat back and forth a few times to make sure it glides smoothly. Follow your coxswain's commands getting in the boat. Lean away, one hand on, and push off. Notice the buoyancy of the boat as the shell leaves the dock. Check your hand levels. Balance the boat. Keep the blade flat on the water. Notice the sounds and smells of the river and allow all of your senses to be involved. Allow your breath to settle. Now the boat is out by the island, headed toward the cove. Shift your attention to today's internal mental rehearsal. Allow external sense impressions to melt into the background of your awareness. Focus on the internal sensations of the stroke itself, remembering that the same parts of the brain light up in mental rehearsal as in the actual execution of an athletic skill, just not as brightly. Sit firmly at the release. Check the grip on your oar handle. Make sure you're not gripping it too tightly. Feel your lower abdomen engage. Your shoulders are relaxed. Feel your hands moving smoothly away as the firm fortress of your back and legs stays connected with the boat. If you choose, you can add slow movement with your hands and arms, finding an easy rhythm, longer on the recovery, quick and smooth to the body through the short drive phase of the hands away or pick drill. Hands away is where we start to train the brain and the body to find smooth hands away, or Goldilocks hands, not too fast and not too slow. Mentally rehearse for 10 or 15 strokes. Explore trouble spots in your own posture and imagine gentle corrections. In 2 strokes, add your back. Hinge from the hips. Hands away smoothly, keeping the feeling of the fortress. Slight engagement in the lower core, legs long and down. Allow your hips to rock to about 11 o'clock with your shoulders relaxed, your neck aligned on the spine. The lower third of your back should be a line and the upper third form a slight C curve. Observe your body. Where are your personal trouble spots? Do you start moving from the upper back? Do you tend to want to get extra at the catch? Do you lean out over the gunnel? Do you crunch your shoulders? Wherever it is that you find trouble, gently devise corrections. Take 10 to 15 strokes to allow yourself to settle into these corrections. In 2 strokes, add half slide with square blades. Keep your hands smooth away. Hinge from the hips. Feel the weight evenly balanced on both sits bones. Stay light on the feet as the boat slides beneath you. Keep your lower core engaged, the weight balanced on the sits bones as you swing slightly toward port or starboard. Lift the hands to allow the blade to find the water. Hear the slight splash of a solid catch and the feel of your lower core and glutes ready to engage. Once the blade locks in, push the heels down smoothly. Notice the shoulders relaxed, the elbows straight. Frankenstein arms. Feel the load picked up by the quads, glutes, lower back, and lats as you open the back. Finally, as you begin to squeeze the arms, imagine a clean release rather than extra power. Tap down with square blades. Repeat the sequence 10 to 15 times at a half slide with square blades. In 2 strokes, move to full slide. At the release, tap down and now feather the blade with the outboard hand. Find the Goldilocks zones with your hands again. Find the rhythm of the breath in the continuous stroke, making sure you exhale at the release. Release, recovery, catch, drive. Release, recovery, catch, drive. Feel the boat glide forward under you on the recovery, effortlessly. Let the boat do the work on the recovery. Start the drive with poise. Push your heels down, drive evenly and balanced through to the release. Exhale. Gently tap down and feather the blade with the outboard hand. Continue this cycle for 10 to 15 more strokes. You may reflect on George Pocock's words. It is hard to make the boat go as fast as you want to. The enemy, of course, is resistance of the water, as you have to displace the amount of water equal to the weight of the crew and the equipment. But that very water is what supports you, and that very enemy is your friend. So is life. The very problems you must overcome also support you and make you stronger in overcoming them. When you complete your mental rehearsal, you may choose to repeat the ritual of landing, disinfecting, and stowing the equipment, or to end the exercise right here. 5 to 10 minutes of mental rehearsal a few times a week will prime the mind and body and gently refine our form where possible and allow us to find more joy on the water. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you on the water soon, Gators.